there folks, rinimt here and welcome back to Let's Play Final Fantasy XIV Stormblood. In the last part, we made it through the level 63 optional dungeon, She Swayed the Violet Tides, and let's continue working on this quest, the Elixir of Life. Are you ready to go? Good, let's immediately set out for Tamamizu. Well, so we know Sato has for the most part isolated itself from the rest of the world. We have had some little contact with the Kojin of the Blue. This, however, will be my first time visiting their village. You've been there before? Excellent, then you should be able to show me around. Tamamizu. It is not so different to that of our own village. Now, where should we begin our search for this ancient Kojin remedy? Should ask some of our acquaintances for advice. Well, I met some Kojin during their stay in our village. I'm afraid I cannot recall who any of them are. But wait, perhaps I spoke too soon. The merchant who gave me the tome. Not mistaken, he goes by the name of Ingban. Let's go search him out. Okay. Very slowly. Go search him out. It's been many years, so it's difficult to be absolutely sure, but I think this is Master Ingban, the merchant I told you about. Ingban? That was my name. Do we know each other from somewhere? Doesn't Kurenai ring a bell? Kurenai? Yes, I remember now. You were the little girl from the palace. People grow so fast, they do. You have changed so much, I scarcely recognize you. Master Ingban, I am glad to see you have not forgotten me. We have sought you out today to ask you something regarding the book of fairy tales you gave me long ago. I remember that one. What would you like to know? You were looking to find a cure for your sleeping friend? A most noble cause indeed. I am an avid collector of ancient tomes. One of them is the exact remedy you speak of, an elixir that can wake those who have fallen into a deep slumber. Truly? Then might you share with me the recipe so I can recreate it? The recipe should be easy to find. The necessary ingredients on the other hand, not so much. What do you mean? To make this potion requires the shell of a bloated Yumamai, a giant Yumamai that has had over 100 years to mature. Decades have passed since one of those was last spotted. Your only hope now would be to capture a Yumamai larva and wait 100 years for it to grow potent enough to make your cure. No, that cannot be. We'll find one. You're absolutely right, just because none have been spotted in recent times doesn't mean none exist. If we search hard enough, we are certain to come across one. Perhaps it's as you say. If you were to look hard enough, you will find one. If you're serious about this, I would suggest you begin your search in exile. It was formerly considered the prime hunting ground for these creatures. Kelp was often used to lure them out of hiding. I shall go and gather some straight away. Good. Gather the most succulent stalks you can find and take them into the cave. If any blood Yumamai are present, they will immediately be drawn to you. Or perhaps you should have this woman here take them. You appear to be as strong as our gatekeeper, you do. No doubt you will be able to make quick work of whatever appears. Alright, I shall be you in exile in a bit. Kelp in hand. Exile is down there, of course. And right down here. I thought I had longer, so I started munching on M&M. I made sure to collect the longest and most luscious stalks of kelp I could find. Here, the hunting grounds Master Ingban mentioned are in the deep recesses of the cave, just over there. From what I gather, the blood of Yumamai's great age is what allows them to accumulate an incredible amount of magic, most of which is concentrated in their shell. You can only hope that, should one be here, be tempted out of hiding by the sweet smell of its favorite food. So yeah, this is another cave that you can use for killing the Yumamais for spawning the S rank around here. Don't worry, I don't think this one's gonna spawn because I'm talking about it, because, again, that's whole time-based thing. So I probably should have done this first. Oh, hey, I blew the one. How convenient! Yeah, that blanket thunder. Just to not take the damage. I was concerned about taking the damage, but just to not. Alright, back on out, and let's go ahead and turn in. Oh, come on. So I should be able to get out of this by simply. Since he aggroed me back here. Okay, I did. I was just gonna jump out into the water. Arya, Master Eamon grew worried and kindly came to check upon us. Did you have any luck in the cave? Yeah. Is this what I think it is? You did it, Arya. You have procured the blood of Yumamai shell. Perhaps the very last one in existence, even. So this is a shell rumored to be capable of curing any ailment. It looks nothing like that of a regular Yumamai. That you were able to find so quickly makes me wonder if the blood of Yumamai is not as gone as we think. Mayhap they simply began burrowing deeper into the earth in response to our excessive hunting. I must make up for this grievous miscalculation. Please give me the shell. I shall make the remedy you seek and deliver it to Susano Sato. It may take some time to prepare, but it should be well worth the wait. Thank you very much. Now Hisui might finally be saved from eternal slumber. Arya, once again, I am in your debt. Together, let's return the Susano Sato that we might share the story of your success with Shiosai. Here I went to go thinking she was next to Shiosai, but no, she's in a regular spot. Shiosai has been duly informed of all that happened. When I told him how you slayed the blooded Yumamai, his eyes went wide and his mouth dropped. Rarely do I ever see him so surprised. Again, he has every right to be. Your efforts have allowed Master Eamon to set upon making a remedy that should, in theory, have been impossible to recreate. Which reminds me, I believe I owe you an apology. You were only to escort me at a time of Misa, but due to my own inability, you were forced to do so much more than that. Truly, I do not know what I would have done without you. In addition to saving my people, have opened my eyes to the world. Through you, I've come to learn so much. When I finally return the Shisui at the Violet Tides and reassume my role as a Uri princess, I shall look back fondly upon the memories we created together on this grand adventure. Until such a time that Hisui awakens, however, I shall remain here. I sorely hope that you shall too. To the two princesses of Susano Sato. Arya and Master Eamon has yet to arrive at the elixir, but we must not allow ourselves to grow impatient. He will come to us as soon as it is ready. The longer we wait, however, the more I worry about Hisui. Shiosai assures me that she is doing well, and that, thanks to our own ancient remedies, her bones and muscles remain strong. Even so, I feel compelled to confirm this with my own eyes. Let's go to her. Oh yeah, now I have to go up there. No, I don't. She's right over here. I am having her brought from her room. It should not be much longer. Looking upon her, I'm reminded of the ruby princess from the fairy tale. What causes you to continue sleeping, my friend? Initially, I feared the voice, and the possessor had driven her soul from her body. Now I suspect the Hisui spirit has simply gone dormant. Is it attempting to recuperate from the trauma it endured? Master Imban's elixir will likely restore what vitality has been lost. Indeed, that is correct. Poof. Master Imban, I have brought the elixir. In the olden days, we would sprinkle this over the eggs that refused to hatch. It would serve to strengthen the soul of the Kojin within. Sprinkle? Do you mean to say Hisui does not need to drink this remedy to recover? Drink it? There is no need for that. All we need to do is pour this over your friend. Here, I made plenty. Hisui! You are awake. Thank the kami, you are finally awake. I'm sorry for everything. Princess, what are you talking about? To think that you had to travel so far and overcome so many obstacles to save me, but know not how to thank you. Nay, 'tis I who must thank you. Think nothing of it, princess. As your lady in waiting, it is my duty above all else to ensure that you are protected. Oh, Hisui, truly I am blessed to have you in my life. The girls, they are identical. I cannot, for the life of me, tell them apart. Indeed, there is a great resemblance. Mistress Ariana, now that Lady Hisui has awakened, her grace must return to the palace and resume her duties there at once. While I ask that you say your farewells to her here, I do hope that this is not the last you will see of each other. I have watched her grace blossom into an intelligent and capable young lady under your care. It's made me think that being sequestered in the castle is not the best way to raise our rulers. You have saved us in more ways than I can count and taught us so much. Suino Sato is forever changed because of you. Thank you. Thank you for everything. So it is here that our grand adventure together draws to a close. I, however, would like to enjoy your company for just a bit longer. Please allow me to escort you to the gates. I shall forever cherish my memories of our travels together. Whenever I look back upon them, they will fill my heart with a serene happiness. It came from afar and braved the depths of the sea, all so that you might rescue a sleeping princess. The story has a familiar ring to it, does it not? Indeed, and just as with the tale of the fisherman, mayhap someone somewhere has recorded our story too. Yeah! Sadly, this is where I must part ways with you. It is time for me to return to the palace. Farewell, Arya. Farewell, Suino Sato. Or rather, until next time. With me to take Her Highness's place while she is away, I do not imagine it should be too hard for her to sneak out whenever she pleases. Even Chiusa has difficulty telling us apart. All we need to do is exchange clothes and no one will be any the wiser. To prove my point, here's a quick test to you. Look very closely and tell me, am I Kurenai or am I Hisui? You must be, because you're asking. I must admit, I'm impressed to think that you could tell the two of us apart, despite the fact Princess Kurenai and I swapped garb earlier. Well done. Just as you have guessed, I am Hisui. My apologies, I'm terribly confused, Your Highness. I am the real Hisui. Oh, my dear Hisui, you have sucked all the fun out of my little trick. Arya is, as she says, I am Kurenai. Even you should confuse the two of us, however, is incredibly reassuring. Now, truly, this is where I must leave you. Life is a long and winding journey, and I'm certain our paths will cross once again in the future. Until then, I ask that you keep on smelling and maintain that wonderful disposition of yours. Fare thee well, my friend. Longest farewell ever. Alright. With all that nonsense taken care of, why am I on the ground? Let's get in the water. I know that is where the real movement speed is. I guess let us proceed with the story. Looks like we're about this layer, height, area-ish. If this wreck is the self-same vessel of which Soroban spoke, and if the gods are good, the Magatama is nearby. Ready your lamp and keep your eyes open, Arya. We are going to need to take this slowly. Move too fast and we'll risk overlooking something. To find the Yasukani no Magatama, you'll need to search the area marked on your map. Use your lamp to pinpoint the precise location of the treasure and claim it. Oh, yeah. So... flickering light in the distance. There! Peeping out from beneath a fine layer of sandy spice, something shimmering! Wow, I actually didn't intend to find it that fast, but just like, let's just come over here and start searching over here. That was amazingly easy. I swear, looking for a needle in a haystack would be quicker. Gosetsu will have died of old age by the time we finish. You haven't found anything, have you, Maria? Yeah. Did you even try? This is it. The Yasukani no Magatama, exactly as Soroban described. Let's see, our fortunes have finally changed for the better. The whims of the divine. Much as I would like to return and thank Yugiri's parents for their assistance, time is of the essence. I say we make for Tamamizu at once. Hold on to it for now, Arya. Once we arrive, present it to the elder, and then we can finally learn how to deal with the Red Kojin. You return, and with the Yasukani no Magatama, I trust. Yes, there is no mistake. Well done, well done. So about the Red Kojin. You said there was a way to make them retreat into their shells? Are you ready to tell us now? I did indeed, and yes, I am. For you see, divinity resides not only in material vessels, but in individuals. In laying claim to this most sacred of treasures, you have demonstrated an affinity with the divine. To treat with men and women as such as you is to invite fortune into our homes. Gladly will we aid your cause. That was a long way to say yes. All is ready, Sorbonne. Then give them what they require. This is a ceremonial knife of some sort? Before this blade, that which is sealed shall open, the treasure vault of the Kojin on the Isle of Zeki. It is there that our most prized relics, be they of the red or the blue, are kept safe. Fiercely do the red guard it, for its contents are more precious than their lives. Were the vault to be attacked, their response would by necessity be immediate. Kojin would be summoned from realms around to defend their treasures. And were we to sow enough chaos, the Reds in service of the Imperials would have no choice but to answer the call as well. Giving the Confederacy the sign they've been waiting for. Without the Kojin, the Imperials don't have nearly enough troops in the Sari to hold off the pirates. However, you must understand that the vault is holy ground, home to 1,000 kami. To intrude upon it without paying the proper respects is a sacrilege we cannot condone. So if we were to pay the respects, it would be alright? Great! How do we do that again? The Yasukani no Magatama is one of the 3 most coveted treasures of Kojin. The other 2 lie within the vault. Were you to deliver the jewel unto the others, and thereby make them whole, the kami may forgive your trespass, and instead delight in your mischief making. So if I understand you correctly, you want us to take the sacred jewel coveted by your red brothers and deliver it to their treasure vault? More or less. The Yasukani no Magatama belongs on the Isle of Zeki. So long as it finds its way there, we are satisfied. The Magatama has chosen you to bear it to its brothers. Had it not, you would never have found it. And we would not be having this conversation. I shall inform the Confederacy of your plans and bid them make ready to act when the time is right. The Isle of Zeki lies to the west of Sweden of Sato. Look for a cave beneath the waters. May fortune favor you in this and all other endeavors. All I have to say. Ooh. Right then, I am not normally in the habit of sneaking into heavily guarded treasure vaults, but if this is the only way to convince the Confederacy to act, then so be it. We should be prepared for a fight. The bigger the better. The kind where you'll wish you had 7 of your most battle-hardened friends at your side. Cough, 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 cough. No! I'm putting you off. I want to progress. I want to get further. Breaking and delivering. I'm probably going to regret this, but I'm doing it. I don't know about you two, but I'm as ready as I'll ever be. Me too. Let's do this. I just don't want to do side quests anymore. Right. Not left to say then. The Isle of, you nervous? Me? Nervous. Come now. I mean, it's not as though I haven't risked my life in ridiculous ways before. Well, maybe I'm a little bit. Strangest thing that. Completely out of character, even. Anyway, let's go. I'll feed back for you. Murr. Okay. Got my grumbling out of the way. I want to progress. I want to get through this. Ugh. Alright, so where the cliff starts kind of actually appearing here, we are approaching the island. Hello. Assuming this is the right cave, it should lead us straight into the heart of the Isle of Zeki. Have you got a plan for once we get into the Isle? How about the 2 of us get the guards' attention while the 3rd heads straight for the vault? Afterwards, the other 2 will join them there, and together we make a stand. With our numbers, it's not feasible to do anything more complicated, I think. Fine by me. I like simple plans. I'll be one of the decoys then. You read my mind. I had in mind to ask Ari to be one, given her peerless martial prowess. And so, you two will make your way through the stronghold, creating as much chaos as possible, you know. Have some fun! Meanwhile, attempt to locate the vault and gain entry with the ceremonial knife. When I'm inside, I will contact you via link pearl. Right, come on, Arya. We've got work to do. You know, I guess I could be on mount. For what little remains of the underwater. Alright, so first things first, now that I'm over here, I actually want to get the... There is 2 currents over here, if I remember correctly. I want to get both of them. To the southwest. I should be able to see it. What the heck? Oh, there it is. Oh. Fruit Loop. I have to go from above. Okay. Alright, let's get up above. I think this is how you get up there. Might be wrong, but... I would like to note that I actually kind of got transported up here on my main character, so I actually don't know the ground route specifically for these 2. Mainly because I've forgotten them when I came here on the main story. Alright, so that's 1. 980 north. Oh, shoot, that's up there. Okay. I guess it was just the one down here. Regardless. Point is... Let's make some chaos. Yeah, I bet you weren't expecting me, were you? So... Because I'm within 10 levels of level 80, and I'm in party with a level 80, I'm actually getting a little bit of experience per kill now. On the right side, Dragon's getting experience per kill too. Still nervous because I know what's down here. I don't think I can get around you. Okay, so far so good. There's one problem. We are approaching death and destruction. Wait, was it killed? No, wrong section. Okay. Never mind. It's not in this specific location. It's a different spot where death, pain, and destruction await me. I wasn't expecting another wave, I'll be honest, but at least I kind of snuck in that meditate there. Alright. Any more? No. Now to get out of here. Easier said than done, alright? Alright. No, okay. Hello. You're a sight for sore eyes. I hope Alice is alright too. Arya, at least, can you hear me? I found the vault. Head northwest. There's a passage leading deeper within. Hurry! Hurry? Oh god. Here we go. Alright, so we're gonna want to head this way. And then this way. Oh boy. This way. There he is! Oni Yumamai is chilling here. Alright, looks like he might be far enough away. Let's just take a nice wide berth of him. There you are. The entrance is straight ahead. Good timing, I might add. It sounds like the whole garrison is headed straight for us. I heard him moving. I knew he was here.
Thieves! Thieves! Come to steal our most precious treasures? You will pay for this sacrilege!
That's the spirit! Now don't be shy. I'm more than ready for another round.
Seize them!
What in the world?
Who hath made us whole? Hark! A great kami stirs. Yes, yes, a great kami of the sacred treasures. O great kami, we beseech your intercession. We who have guarded your blade and glass for generations, your faithful Kojin.
If I made you whole, it wasn't my intent. I but carried the trinket.
Thou didst freely deliver our jewel unto thine enemy's own treasure vault?
Yep.
How auspicious we do commend thee, daughter of man. Such audacity is deserving of celebration, exaltation, a contest of wills to mark the occasion. Let lines be drawn, let sides be chosen, and for their loyalty we shall stand with the caretakers of our greater part.
Oh, perfect. A contest of wills, just what we need.
Hearken to us, shelled ones. Upon this day your wish shall be granted. Curse neither your fate nor its executor, children of man, for we are of the divine, of both heaven and earth, the ringing silence, the raging calm. All riseth and falleth at the whim of capricious fortune. Assume your marks upon the stage and embrace the coming chaos. We are Susano, and in revelry do we rejoice.
That's a primal standing in front of us, right?
And a horde of angry Kojin at our backs. Oh, this contest is getting worse by the moment. Lise, help me clear a path. Leave them to us and save your strength. You'll be needing it soon enough.
Make way! Make way!
Spoil not your appetite for the feast, children of man. The dish will be served whether you will it or no.
Yeah, so it was about that time in the expansion that we found a primal. Hi, buddy. Hello. Why do I have to go down there? Oh, great. Just gonna piss off the Ray. Ow. Oh, there we are. That was not part of the plan. A Kojin primal was most definitely not part of the plan. Though I am sure there was a perfectly logical explanation involving the ether stored in the churches and the religious fervor with which the Kojin guard them, or something. A pity Alphino isn't here to provide it. And just when I thought our fortunes had changed, I swear, if Sorabon and his people knew this might happen. No, somehow I doubt that. Even the Red seemed surprised by what happened. All rises and falls with the wind of capricious fortune, does it? Then the same goes for him. We have to defeat that primal. Of course we do. The Lord of the Revel. As before, our numbers limit our options. I wish I could claim to have a brilliant plan, but I don't. All I have is a desperate one. Lise, you and I will do our best to draw the Kojin away from the primal. We'll lead them on the wild dodo chase all over this isle. Just bring that hunt with you while you're at it. The rest of the plan, I'm afraid, you can guess. I'm sorry, Arya, I truly am, but neither of us can even approach Susano, much less hope to defeat him, which means you're on your own. Well, who knows? She does have an awful lot of adventurer friends. Maybe some of them decide to take a fishing trip to the Far East and are surprisingly close by. Yes, and I speak fluent Hingan. Come on, there's no point putting this off. You're making me go back there. Why did you do that? It's not nice. Mer, why would you be here? I see you kind of walked away a little bit. The pool of tribute is now accessible. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Ay, 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 ay. So, really like the fact we are so close to that dang A rank. At least it's not right on top of the door. That's at least a little bit away. I guess for, you know, instances like this. So Susano, as the tank without tank stance, rushes right in. Brilliant, brilliant. Good start. So anyway, Susano Rasen Kaiko is gonna be a on the ground attack, which targets, well, basically everyone. You need to get the heck out, otherwise the other monk gladly showed us what will happen. This targeting thing is gonna be a knockback, followed by a stack. However, that particular move will progress. That is not the last we will see of what it does. When he puts out his hand like that, he's going to summon a storm cloud. It's going to send a line across the arena, target a particular party member. The person will only be once. However, future versions will do it multiple times. So when you hear Steve's part for we alone, he is going to knock back, like, the same way, and... Oh, come on. Knock back, and then put a very thin strip AoE for our line attack for us to dodge into, very similar to, say, Hot Tail from Nidhogg. That got followed by Rasen Kaikyo and the staff again.
The siege part for we alone.
So for some reason, people are like, I gotta run away! You know, you really don't. You actually want to be right up close to Susano just because of that staff right afterwards. Especially because it's going to end up meaning there's not enough people stacked on you because, well... I don't know what this paladin's doing. They just aren't listening. So now we have two clouds, and you're going to see they're going to cause an intersection. Which, yeah, so if that hits you, you are going to get paralyzed. This is an incurable paralysis. Ow. Gosh dang it. I was busy talking. And the hitbox is a little bit misleading, by the way, because I thought it was out of that. Yeah, so you cannot assume it as they are trying to do.
For we alone.
It really sucks. So I hope you like hearing Steve's part for we alone a lot, because, yeah. Oh, come on. I'm having a really bad judgmental right now. Alright, we are heading into the midway point, the phase shift.
Wild and pure and forever free.
So, one tank is gonna have to be ready to take the Blade's shadow. The other tank is gonna be ready to grab orbs around the arena. Everyone else wants to be ready to fight Ame no Mirakuma. And I can guarantee you this other tank is not going to go get his orbs. So the orbs are going to do a massive explosion on whoever they first touch. Which is going to be this other monk. And then me. Ow. Yeah, so you don't want that to happen. So they're really going for the person who is at the, who is eating the sword. Yeah, this other tank really needs to be going around and just not be fighting Ame no Mirakuma. Yeah, off tank really needs to get the bubbles, walk into them, whatever, and not be doing whatever the heck is happening here because this is gonna just wipe us. Ow! Oh my god, wow. Anyways, we want to dodge off to the side. We're going to do a cleave right down the middle, which is, if you're in that, you're dead. We're still getting a hit no matter what. And we are now in phase 2.
Resilient souls, I salute you.
Alright, so phase 2, he is officially going to bring out his tank buster. The Storm Splitter is his tank buster, just like so. Tank Buster really freaking hurts. I know this from experience. So when you hear Earth and Stone at our beck and call, he's going to feather one person, target them in a rock, and you want to follow that rock. And we want this particular rock. Everyone but the main tank is going to want to go and take them out, free them. If they aren't freed in time, the rocks will explode. You do not want to kill the other rocks. It doesn't matter. There's nothing in the other rock. You are wasting time. Damage that could be on Susano. But, you know, Yukehi is just a basic party-wide attack. Storm Splitter, Tank Buster again, still hurts. Especially because, yeah, by the way, it's a cleave. Rule number 1, DPS, never stand by the freaking tank. Jesus. Alright, so we're gonna have this nonsense. Okay, tank, just stay back there. Don't join us. That's cool. That's cool. Oh my god. Alright, so he's gonna start using a Kehi multiple times when he starts using it now. And also 3 Dark Clouds are gonna come out. See who they target. Whoever they cross intersection on is who they target. Yeah, I wasn't... Like I said, the AoE on this is very misleading. Wider than it actually shows. Which is a shame. Let's actually go ahead and do that. Paint him. Get out of Resin. Be here for the stack. Alright, so we got another feather. It's gonna grab that Astral Login again. So let's go ahead and follow it here. It stayed and went to the left. We want to fight this one, which someone conveniently marked for us. If it is up close to the main tank like this, they can't just fight it. But if it's a little further away, you don't really want to be moving Susano around. Gosh, am I actually having to use Bloodbath in a trial? I am. I want to limit break, but I also don't because of how this fight's been going. Oh god! No, I was almost in that. Pain, death, and destruction almost happened. Yeah, Susano can go very badly if you haven't noticed, so we're just gonna have 3 Dark Clouds at this point. Ooh, this is the bad one. So when it targets the main tank like this, oh, it sucks. I've been in this position. It is not fun. Oh god. Out. Found the safe spot. It is not fun to be in a position where he decides to do that on the main tank. You're like, oh god, what do I do? Well, you have to move Susano at that point, pretty much. Another Storm Splitter. Let's go ahead and faint him. See, the thing that really sucks is not all the tanks have their Tank Buster mitigation at this point still. Like, yeah. Alright, fine. Are we gonna limit break now, I guess? I mean, I didn't trust it, but... Oh god. Ow. Ow. Save myself. See, this is why I don't trust it. Because people are just dying. Like that. Normally I don't like sitting on limit breaks like this. I just do not trust this. Also, we're back in the Dark Clouds. Might be on me, but we had a lot of us piled up. It's on me. Bait it. Okay, let's not bait it. Baiting failed because I don't think it was me, actually. Okay, we might be safe to limit break here soon. Not now, because that person is dead. See, that's why you wait for mechanics to happen. before you hit limit break. So yeah, I am stoned. I am officially stuck. But hey, at least that means I'm right next to Susano. Also means all my stuff's falling.
Such ferocity.
Alright. Finally got a chance to get that dang thing off. Would have had it off sooner, but yeah. Also, shoot. So it's really not that hard to get out of there in time, people. Just saying. Yeah, so that's Susano in all its very, very messy glory. And I was like, oh yeah, it's 1%, 0.1% more fun. Yeah, that's Susano. It's all in very, very messy glory because people are still trying to ride on the fact they think they don't have to do mechanics. But at this point in the game, you really need to do mechanics. You are not being carried by people being super, super higher level over it anymore. So they're just massively outgearing whatever it is. So, yeah, you cannot just be riding on that anymore. But so many people think they are. And honestly, it still happens at level 80. People still think they can just ride on others knowing mechanics. And you can tell it because the fights take about 3 times longer than they normally would. Because you got like 3 people dying constantly, not bothering to even learn. When the same thing keeps being repeated over and over and over and over. Especially when someone says, hey, yo, do this. You need to do this mechanic, which is what happened during the phase change. They told the other tank, please eat the orbs, and they just didn't.
Nary a peep from the shellbacks, sir. That's enough to make one wonder.
The Red have sounded the alarm. The Isle of Zeki under attack. Fierce fighting in the stronghold. The vault breached by outsiders and strange tales from deep within. All this the Red cannot ignore. Even now, they abandon their posts and flock to the Isle. The Garleans are powerless to stop them.
I'll be damned they did it. Well, Captain, wagers notwithstanding, I dare say we will not have a better opportunity to drive the Imperials from Asari and rescue our men. On the other hand, naught was put in writing, but if your mind is made up, then that is that. I should add that if you were to change your mind, none would gainsay your decision, nor think you beholden to your past. Nor would anyone begrudge you a spot of revenge into the bargain. Like the little miss said, we knew this day would come.
Isari may be a rotting husk, but at least the tavern keeper never watered down his drinks.
Well said for a temperate man.
Hear me, comrades! We made a bargain with the Eorzeans, and I mean to uphold our end of it. I mean to remind the Garleans that this is our sea, that all here belongs to the Confederacy. All that is theirs is ours for the taking, and take it we shall. We will strip them of everything they hold dear.
This one is iron. My hands will break before he speaks.
Kami, give me strength. Are you good at anything? I had hoped this might prove more productive than blind inquiries, but I see you are determined to waste my time. Very well. Line them up. Kill one for every question he refuses to answer.
Hurt them, and you will get naught from me.
You have given me precisely that thus far, so what have I to lose? Mark me, samurai. I will find Lord Hien, be it with your help or with your heads.
Confederate scum! You will pay for that!
Confederacy. They've come to save us!
And this after I took such pains to cow them. Even pirates have their pride, I suppose. Enough to march to their deaths, no less. Oh, the stupidity of it all. It truly is a sickness. I shall just have to lance the boil. Drain them of every last trace of honor and compassion. Every last drop.
My lady, I'm going outside. Oh! Oh! The Kami are not finished with you yet.
There's no end to them. They just keep coming.
Then we must be doing something right. We have to hold out for as long as we can. She's counting on us.
Susano is slain! Slain by the Shellless One!
Is it true? Did you defeat him? Well, in that case, how do you fancy helping us keep the Kojin occupied until the Confederacy make their move? Speak of the devils, that's coming from Isari.
I think we've done all we can here. Let's withdraw and make for the village.
Right. Although, they don't seem keen to let us go.
Hear me, Kojin of the Red. We have no quarrel with you, only your Imperial masters. No more blood need be shed this day. I pray you let us go in peace.
You dare speak to us of peace? Your flesh will feed the fishes, thief! Attack!
Now's our chance. Don't worry about her. She can handle herself.
I can't let you take all the glory, can I?
Oh, goodness me. Oh, hi. I am in the water. So, oh my gosh. I want to do this. Because, you know what? I'm just going to go back to Onokoro and call it good there. So, thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the video, consider liking, commenting, and or subscribing. If you really enjoyed it, consider supporting the channel. All support greatly helps you keep being content like this and more. You can find the links for that in the description, along with links to me on social media. So thank you again for watching, and until next time, this is rinimt, signing out. Bye!